Hey, so I wanted to share the kind of analogy that I have that narc can be kind of like bumblebees. So basically I've had this perspective that like narcs are everywhere and they're coming after me, and it's like some kind of zombie apocalypse movie and there's like zombies everywhere trying to eat your brain. And this is like, well, see, I'm trying to say it like humorously now, but it is actually really terrifying. But it's because you're in like a victim mindset about it. So I'm trying to think of it like narcs are like bumblebees. So I've been stung like 10 times in my life, and the second last time I was stung, I had anaphylactic shock and went to the hospital. So since then, I've had a really big fear of bees, and wasps, anything that can sting you. But I saw that this made me afraid to like go camping or hiking, which I love to do, and the world has bees in it, so I'm not going to, you know, eradicate the world of bees. So I have to find some way to live with this fear. So this is what I came up with. So my fear has actually gotten tremendously better in the past like 2 years, I guess. So firstly, I know what a bee or a wasp looks like, and I think this is equivalent to knowing that narcs exist and you know what their qualities are and how they work. So the second thing is knowing what bees want, which is pollen, nectar, just flying around doing their thing. And what narcs want is supply and control. So third, I know why bees sting you. It is when you do something to hurt them, like I've sat on bees and put my hand on railing where they were, or like you swat at them and it makes them angry. And they will get mad if you like go near their hive. So also know why narcs vamp your energy. And it's if you're near them physically, or you could be talking to them online, but they get your energy by manipulating your emotion and keeping you engaged with them in a relationship. So I think it's kind of like swatting the narcissist around. It's like kind of like swatting at bees. That's how they get your energy, is you're responding to their emotional triggering. Like they're the puppet master and you're just like responding to whatever they want you to do. So the fourth thing, that I think bees can sense your fear. So I've started consciously thinking, if there's bees around, I am not bothering you, I am just walking here, we can have peace. And I used to cringe and like freak out whenever I saw bees, but since I've started that practice of just saying, I'm not bothering you, we can be in peace together, I haven't had any problem with bees, honestly. I can just look at a flower and like a bee will land on it and I'll just be like, oh, okay, interesting. And then it flies away. And yeah, I make an effort to avoid bothering them. Like I'm not going to swat at them. I'm not going to like do anything to upset them on purpose. And right, so with a narc, you can also just tell yourself, I am calm and peaceful. I am just living my life. And if someone seems to be trying to manipulate you, you can do gray rock or leave. And if you maintain a state of peace, narc won't have the opportunity to get supply from you. So imagine there are bees flying around you and you can walk through undisturbed, and they can only vamp your energy if you interact with them. So if you ignore them, kind of like ignoring the bee, well, you acknowledge it, but then you just let it do whatever it's doing. You don't engage with it. So, and then finally, focus on what it is that you want. So I want to go camping and see flowers and take nature photos. So if a bee is there, so be it. It's fine. If I get stung, it hurts, but I can move on and I can live my life. So, and I actually did get stung after the time that I had anaphylactic shock. I didn't have shock. So I'm wondering if like part of the response is like because we're scared, like the body responds with adrenaline. I don't know, it's interesting because I just told myself after I got stung, it's okay, you might not react, and then I didn't. So I don't know. But basically, so you want to do what you want in your life, and if you see a narc, you gray rock and leave. And if you don't see a narc, then you don't see a narc, but that's like not what you're thinking about. And if you end up getting emotionally vamped, forgive yourself and move on. what you want is to love people and have fun and just do whatever you want. So once you are no contact, then you don't have to like be thinking about narcs all the time. Don't give them your focus. And yeah, so I don't go around in like a beekeeper suit carrying like bug spray killing all the bees, right? Like that's not how I want to live my life. So I think it's kind of the same thing with narcs, is you don't want to like go around your life being like, oh, is that person narc? Is that person? Like narc everywhere. Like I've totally been like that. I'm not trying to say that that's like bad or something. That's still kind of like where I'm at. But like what I would rather do is just be able to walk through like a field of bumblebees and just be able to say like, I'm just doing my thing, you're just doing your thing, you can fly around me but I'm not gonna respond. And I've had bees land on me and they have not stung me because I've just said, okay, you can land on me. Like honestly, I'm shocked that I've been like able to do that, but it has been a fear that I've really been working on. So I think it's kind of the same with a narc. A narc can come near you, a narc can provoke you, and if you can just grey rock them and say, okay, or you just say, okay, I have to go now, and you just like get up and leave, and there's nothing they can do to you if you don't engage with them. That's the thing. Like, yeah, a bee can come up and sting you, but I don't know that that's ever happened to somebody. Like I'm pretty sure you have to do something to the bee in order to like prompt it to sting you. So I know it's different because the narc actually wants supply, whereas the bee is only stinging you out of self-defense, but you still have to engage with the narc in order to get your energy vamped. Like you still have to respond to the manipulation or be friends with them or whatever it is. Like you still have to engage. So if you were to just like walk through a zombie apocalypse and there's zombies everywhere and you see them, right? You're not in denial, you see them, but you're not going to engage with them. I think that's kind of more empowering than being afraid of all the narcs everywhere. So yeah, let me know your thoughts. This is what I'm going to try to be like. Just empower yourself that you can maintain this state of peace within you, and if you just don't engage with them, then they really have like no power to suck you in if you're just like, I see what you're doing and I'm not gonna play this game. So hope this was helpful and thanks for watching.